Hey, what's up, AMC Apes? I'm Chico, and thank you for watching this video. I want to show you the movie Golda in the background while we talk about AMC earnings. We saw the trailer last weekend, and this movie looks amazing. The drama is intense, the story, the visuals. This is the type of movies that we love to see, so cannot wait. August 25th, we're going to be there. Please check out the full trailer. Let me know what you think down below. And hey, let's keep going to the movies because it's working. As you know, AMC is cash flow positive. They crushed the earnings. I know that a lot of haters, a lot of short sellers, a lot of these so called professional analysts or clowns, as I like to call them, who gave AMC a price target of 1 cent, they did this to insult us, to make fun of our investment. He went on to say that AMC will never see a profitable quarter ever again. So he can suck it. He's wrong, along with Alicia Reese from Wedbush and whatnot. Who cares? AMC fundamentals are not only stronger, but they keep on getting better and better. And that's key. It is like a snowball that's been rolling down a hill, picking up speed, and it is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We all know what happens to those standing at the bottom, so watch out. It feels really good to hold AMC right now. There's so many good things to look forward to. If you want more, we got more. Adam Aaron said in the press conference that July, the start of quarter three, is the single best month in the entire 103-year history of AMC, with Barbenheimer, Sound of Freedom, Mission Impossible, with many other good movies, and many more to come. Quarter three is looking fantastic. So I don't know what the short thesis is anymore. So to all the haters, to all those supposed to be apes who choose to use their time and energy to bash AMC, Adam Aaron, they attack good apes who are using their time and money to support AMC in the company and spread goodwill. To all those guys, you can all eat a bag of dicks. Nobody cares what you have to say anymore. If you choose to be negative, you choose to be living your own hell, go ahead, knock yourself out. Nobody's going to listen to you anymore if all you want to do is bitch and complain and point fingers. Now, as far as AMC, we do have to talk about threshold list. What we're going on day 34. Failure to deliver is piling up. Cost to borrow is still sky high. 30% short interest. All these things. Adam Aaron addressed it on the conference call. Unfortunately, all we can do right now is wait. We are being held hostage by Judge Zurn and her verdict. It is unfortunate that they keep telling us the market is a free market, but we see otherwise. All I see is criminals using their computers and algorithms to control the price of a stock. That is not a free market, but nothing we can do about that for now. We only have to wait for Judge Zurn and her decision. It is frustrating. It is a little unnerving that it's taking so long. It's been 3 weeks. I've never seen anything like it. All the evidence, everything that needs to be said is already in. Nothing can be changed. So it's just a matter of her making the decision. And we have to believe that the justice system is just and it is fair. There can be no corruption and it cannot be paid for. So, hey, let's be patient and hope for the best. And until then, let's keep going to the movies, supporting AMC, and doing the only thing we can do to help. Now, let's talk about some of the things going on. Of course, earnings. They came out ahead of time. For some reason, Adam Aaron released them pre-market and it was supposed to be aftermarket. I don't know if he's still playing 4D chess. Maybe it's a way to catch the shorts off guard. But we did great, and of course we shot up. But the algorithms kicked out the news, and everything needed to be corrected. This only happens with AMC, by the way. There's like 3 pages of these different news networks having to correct the numbers that they pumped out. Um, Nothing to see. Of course, we have seen this many times before. And of course, the stock gets driven all the way down afterwards. Even though we had great earnings, we are a positive money making company now, and we have better outlook to next quarter. Lo and behold, let's go down. I know we joked about this many times. If you've been around AMC for a while, AMC Theaters announces cheap, affordable cure for cancer. The stock price is down 9%. It is a joke. That's a meme that we pass around because we need a laugh. We already know what happens. So, uh, no biggie. No news there. This is the actual earnings. I'm not going to cover this. I just want to point out the 8.6 million positive as compared to a net loss of 121 million a year ago. This is awesome news. It is very far from being great, but hey, this is a huge milestone. It is a huge milestone. We have 643 million cash, but 208 in undrawn capacity, so say about 400 million. It's not a lot. It is still something to worry about. I know that we don't want to hear it, but it is true. I know people get mad at Adam Aaron for mentioning this stuff, but it is his job. I understand it. He has to be the parent. He is responsible to keep AMC afloat, and we have to understand that. We can't expect him to be a crazy ape. Something I want to point out on Adam Aaron, because I know there is a lot of ill will going on, Shields attacking. I made a video a while ago. It's called AMC Dear Apes. Adam Aaron interviews before the apes arrived. These two interviews don't have a lot of looks from when I found them. I don't know if it's gotten more since then, but they're very unique. They are very telling of his character. Some people accuse him of being brought in to destroy AMC, which is to me ridiculous. But in these two interviews, you can see the Citadel hired clowns here. They're attacking him left and right. They're throwing pellet shots. They're laughing about the popcorn. They're complaining about a 3 hour movie that Avengers was, how he feels about Netflix taking his people. So it is really interesting. It kind of shows you the character of Adam Aaron, and then you can watch it yourself and decide, do you really see a guy who actually wants to fold AMC, or is he fighting for AMC? It helped me. So you can check this out. Go to minute to about 7:25. I'll link this at the end and check out the interview. If you can, do help me spread it. Leave some comments, maybe a like, and we'll see if we can get it out there. Now, as far as what else we can see about these numbers, this has been covered before, so let's skip to some of these other things here real quick. I mentioned about this guy I like to follow on Twitter. He talks about how what a great let me not say the word. What a great recovery this is, referring to Fox Business and CNBC because they're not covering it at all. That AMC is now cash flow positive. Why is it that the mainstream, the mainstream media roots for the death of American icons like AMC? It's obvious that the people want the theaters, and yet Squawk Street and Squawk CNBC root for the demise, let alone Fox Business, who hires Charles Gasparino to hit every day on Twitter. He's attacking the apes. Can't understand it. I do not know why. This is the look who somebody who we thought was our friend, but Melissa Lee, when they asked her about AMC, that looks like she put her diapers, so she's not happy. They don't like to talk about us, so nothing we can do. A lot more bad news. Unfortunately, AMC can face bankruptcy risk if ape conversion battle fails and strike drags on. This is true. Partly it's not their place to say, but I believe they're using it because they know it is week 3 that we're waiting on this decision. Everything is pending on this. And so they figure they can print out articles to continue to stress us out. I don't pay much attention. More bad news. This is the Wall Street Journal, heard on the street, the premier newspaper of Wall Street. As you can see, picture of AMC theaters talking about AMC, but the article is actually about AMC Networks. That's the streaming service that does Walking Dead. You see them mention AMC here again, misprints. I don't know how this happens on one of the premier news articles, but hey, it's just more hits, more things to think about. Um, More bad news, of course. AMC Entertainment receives consensus recommendation of strong sell from analysts. Anybody tells you to sell is because they need you to sell, right? Believe that. I don't understand how now that we are cash flow positive and our next quarter looks even better, now is the time to sell, right? Of course. Uh, it goes on and on. We have good news here with the popcorn. He seemed very upbeat about what's going on with the popcorn. They're going to spread it to all the stores, not just Walmart. Um, It's giving them incentive to open up our own brand of candy, which is going to be awesome. AMC brand gummy bears, chocolate pretzels, and other things. I think it is a great idea. I see it all the time where people are bringing in their candy from outside. Not 2 weeks ago, there was like 6 kids in front of us who came in, sat down. Kid opens his jacket, takes out a bag from Target, and just throws out candy to everybody. Everybody's catching it, and it's like, yay. I'm not mad at them. I mean, at least they come to AMC to see the movie, but that is profit that we can have if our candy was more affordable and better, just better distributed. So yeah, it is a good idea. It is something we should have worked on long ago, and I am glad to see it on the works now. Um, what else? This is Adam Aaron addressing something that he has already said. I believe this is Bad Apes having selective hearing because he has addressed this before. He said, "Do not mistake our silence for inaction." Um, so they ask him again, of course, and he says, "I have to be really careful what I say. We have gone to the New York Stock Exchange at high levels, gone to FINRA at high levels, and we cannot share with you what we have discovered. You have to understand this. It sounds real to me." Um, he cannot speak out against them. He works at Wall Street. It is like you going out to your boss and you calling him out and calling him all kinds of names, speaking about your company being the worst. What would happen to you, right? There's a difference between what we want to do and reality. So the apes, we can call them out. Adam Aaron, let him do the work. Um, that's it for all this. Something to point out to Disney reported their earnings, and it concerns us because, as we know, they lost over 12 million subscribers. They are bleeding money with subscriptions, and they're going to raise the prices on streaming, do the password cracking and whatnot. So it is something to remind Mr. Greenfield here, thinking that streaming is the only way. They are having their own struggles. Something to also keep in mind and be serious about. I know we get mad when Adam Aaron seems to be real about the outlook. This is something to worry about. The strike is going on 100 days. There's no articles pointing out to a resolve, so the earliest I could find is October. That is 2 months from now. It is serious. I feel bad for these people. I hope they get a good turnout. I always root for the small guy. I read already an article about Netflix being happy that they're going to save all the money they're saving from not having to pay these people. It's criminal. It is really bad of them. They're actually bragging about buying back stock. So we don't know where it's at, and it is a danger, something that we need to keep in mind. Now, again, let's just wait on the decision of the judge. But until then, we have so many good things to look forward to. Some of the movies I wrote down here: The Last Voyage of Demeter, I think the Dracula movie looks awesome. Enter the Dragon, which I definitely want to see with Bruce Lee. I've seen it a million times, but I need to see it on the big screen. Blue Beetle with the kid from Cobra Kai. Really like the guy. I know that DC is in shambles, and we're going to have to see. I know the director has said some things that is having YouTubers throw a fit, so let's hope it does well. We got Strays, the comedy with the dogs, and Golda, which I'm mentioning on this clip. Definitely, please go check it out and see what you think. Gran Turismo, it is not our type of movie, but we are going to go see it in Dolby. Can't miss it. Maybe, hopefully, the gamers will show up and it was going to do pretty good. Equalizer 3 with Denzel Washington. The Nun 2, which I'm really looking forward to. And this is the last movie of the quarter. And you tell me, it is made by the director of Rogue One, which is the only Star Wars movie that I like since Disney took over. It looks awesome. I'll let you watch it. Let me know what you think.
They protected me. Took better care of me than humans would have.
They're not people, Maya. It's just programming.
10 years ago today, the artificial intelligence created to protect us detonated a nuclear warhead in Los Angeles.
He said AI.
This is a fight for our very existence.
Sergeant Taylor, we are this close to winning the war. But the AI are developing a super weapon.
Oh, that's 2 times. You know what that means.
Retrieve it. Or they win.
locate the weapon.
Yeah, it's just a kid.
Are you going to heaven?
No. You gotta be a good person to go to heaven.
So we're the same. We can't go to heaven because you're not good. And I'm not a person.
Do you have any idea what the thing is?
She looks like a little girl now, but she's growing. Whoever has that kid wins the war.
Whose side do you want, huh?
What do you want, sweetie?
For robots to be free.
Oh, we don't have that in the fridge. How about ice cream?
Man, tell me this doesn't look good. I am so jacked. Come on, guys. I mean, I know we're gonna show up for this. If you stay this long, thank you. Please leave a like and subscribe if possible. Help me spread the word. I am trying my best to get movie going to be special again, and that's my intention. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.